My name is Abida binti Haji Muhammad Rafi'i. You can call me Abida or Abid. I'm from Brunei Darussalam, and I'm taking economics as my major, and I'm 19 years old.
My name is Dia Umari Zainuddin, and I come from Indonesia. So here, alhamdulillah, I got the opportunity to continue my study. I am a first year student from Department of History, and now I'm 20 years old.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Atira Zamiri. I'm a Malaysian. I'll turn 23 years old at the end of the year, November. And my courses, I'm a Banner student.
My name is Rashida. I'm from Singapore, so I'm Singaporean. I am turning 24 this year, and I'm in my final year finance.
My name is Salmani. I am from Thailand. My course is Income KLM, and I'm 20 years old.
I usually converse in is Bahasa Melayu Brunei.
So my mother tongue is obviously Malay.
Basically, Indonesia.
My mother tongue is Malay, Bahasa Melayu.
Back in Brunei, I usually just use English and maybe some at home. And here in Malaysia, it's kind of like an everyday conversation. So it's
Nowadays, yes, it's always. Yeah. But yeah, always compared when I was high school, never.
Especially with the international student, we speak in English, of course, because that's the way we can communicate with each other. But if I met with my Indonesian, of course, Bahasa Indonesia is officially used.
Honestly, not that frequent. Maybe only in classes if I do answer questions from lecturer.
I only speak Malay with people who speak Malay.
say if, for example, you are allowed to speak in English if deemed necessary, or if the situation is if the situation needed you to speak in English. But for example, like if it's a wedding where most of the relatives speak Malay, and if you're the only one who speaks English in it, people will look at you like, what is this person trying to do? Is he trying to show off his English or what? Yeah, something like that.
I think so. If we speak in English, I don't think so. It's like showing off, because sometimes we tend to use English because sometimes it's easier for some vocabulary. So most of what we say, teenagers nowadays, they use Indonesian and also English. So it's just like
my perception would be, I don't have any negative perception. I think I would be super impressed because for us Malays to speak English in our community, it's a sight that we don't usually see, especially in like rural areas where I came from. So I think speaking English shows a very good image of a person.
When I was high school, when a student speak English and the rest student would be like, oh, look at her, she still speak English, something like that. And then this situation make student in Thai scared to speak English.
They usually said like the British English, the American English, and then like the Australian English and all that. But in Brunei, we prefer to use British English.
I think American English is easier.
it's easier.
And then British English, the pronunciation and the accent, it's a bit hard for me to listen. But when I study, Malaysia use British English, right? Somewhat it's different.
I learned English since kindergarten, and I was educate with a British. So yeah, I think
You think it is the best?
yes. But actually, yeah, just basic English. Basic English. No need to like I'm British. British is the correct one. America is the correct one. But I think yeah.
I think British English is like charming to hear from me, but I understand more if I hear American English.
Personally, like the only proper English is British English, because the rest are just, I don't know, I just feel like it's not English. English is the language of British English people. So
It's really important because English is international language. When we want to explain something, we use English rather than other language. Even Chinese, there are a lot of people who use Chinese, but English also the easier way.
It's very important for us to understand English language because as we know that English language also the international language that we can use in everywhere we go and everywhere we are, even in Europe or Egypt, maybe Asia and Australia. At least if we go somewhere outside there, if we could speak in English, inshallah safer.
English is a very important medium for learning first, and also for communication, because if you're going for interviews, most of the interviews will be conducted in English. Employer will see how fluent you are, and for your information, English is not like an option language anymore. You have to know English very well, same as meaning, and you actually have to have added languages apart from this.
Since we're studying in IIUM, one of the language is Arabic. I would say Arabic because it's a language of the Quran, and it's like a loss for us if we don't actually study Arabic as well. But in terms of commerce, in terms of like marketing and all that, I would say you should learn Chinese because Mandarin, especially Mandarin, because nowadays like China is like the leading like climbing the stairs of like economic power. So yeah.
Asian, I think bahasa Melayu. But if in Asia, I think Chinese is
the international language.
Say Arabic maybe. Because we know that from the earlier years, so many years ago, Arabic like what do you say? Is just used in the Arabic country,
Middle East.
Yes, Middle East. But as we know, it is known that Arabic is a very important language that have been used in the earlier years. And in bahasa, some of the bahasa language were actually taken from the Arabic.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, and Arabic have a lot of vocabularies. I mean, like one word, they have another word for this.
Okay.
like French, if you learn French, you can speak it in like places like even Algeria, Morocco, and stuff like that. Or if you learn Spanish, then you can basically be able to communicate in the whole of South America. And I think there are a couple, even Arabic.